by Angela. How important was it for you to get straight back in there this week?
That's what I asked for. You know, I really wanted to just get in there, shake things off, and, you know, just get back to, you know, what I love to do.
Why Michelle? Why this card?
I don't know. I didn't choose Michelle. You know, the organization, they're the ones who matched us up. But I'm happy to be here in Kuala Lumpur, and super exciting. I'm really happy to see that there's 4 female fights on the card, so that's awesome.
I was going to ask you about that. The ladies sort of MMA has gone off in one championship this year. Very exciting times. Do you feel like that as well?
Definitely. I feel like, you know, they're recruiting more and more female fighters, a lot of new talent, and going to see some good fights on Friday.
What did you learn about yourself in Tokyo?
You know, it was a great experience. It was a historic card to fight on, and amazing atmosphere. I'm looking forward to going there again in October and putting on a great show.
Some of the great MMA champions of the past said one of the best things that ever happened to them was to get a loss. What are the positives you're taking out of that fight?
You know, just that there's so much more learning to be done, and you know, a loss kind of cracks that ceiling, and it's just allowed me a lot of more growth to be just 100% honest with myself, and to just get back in there and get hungry again.
Do you feel a bit like there's a little bit less pressure in a way? When you're undefeated, there's always that pressure of losing your first fight. Now you haven't got that.
You know, I do, and for a long time I was holding on to that. You know, I wanted to retire undefeated, and you know, it's a tough thing to do. There's tough people out there, and but I think the main thing is that with each fight, you just learn more, you continue to grow, and you just try to do your best in each and every fight.
I don't think there's another sport in the whole world that's more difficult to go unbeaten as mixed martial arts. Now, you've probably heard Michelle said a few things about the first time she sparred with you. I don't know if you heard about that, and do you remember that sparring session?
I've heard about it, and I remember it. You know, honestly, we weren't going that hard. You know, it was a sparring session. It's not my fault that her striking sucks, you know. I was trying to be nice to her about it, but obviously she took it personal.
What did you learn about when you had your grappling match up back in 2015?
That was a horrible idea to start with, just because of the fact that, you know, I had no preparation going into it. I jumped in at the last moment. I said, hey, I want to win some money. Let's go in this tournament. And, you know, I just took it way too lightly. That's not going to be the case.
Do you think her stand-up's got a bit better since you sparred with her? Have you been studying her career since then?
I haven't really been studying her necessarily. I've seen some of her fights that she's had with one. You know, if she is a true martial artist, she will be training and improving. So I know that I can't just disregard her striking.
You're fighting in a ring Friday night. I believe it's your first time. How are you looking forward to that, and how's that affected your preparation?
I am very excited to fight in a ring for the first time. I'm not sure how it's going to be like, but I think shouldn't be too different. Yeah, my brother Christian, he's fought in the ring twice already, and kind of seen the pros and cons of it. So yeah, we'll see.
That was going to be my next question. Christian's last fight was in a ring, and now he's champion of the world. How proud of you for your brother to be champion like yourself now?
Oh, I'm beyond proud of Christian, and I'm so happy that he, you know, finally, you know, achieves his dream of becoming a world champion. And it's an amazing thing, you know, to do it side by side with each other and to go on this journey together. So, you know, world champion, and he's going to stay like that for a long time.
I just spoke to Christian. I mentioned about his confidence. I mean, you're a confident young lady yourself, but Christian seems to have this aura about his confidence. Do you feel like that kind of rubs off on yourself as well?
It's crazy. He's so cool, calm, and collected, you know, and he's 2 years younger than me, but I swear sometimes growing up, I've always looked at him as an older brother, and, you know, I definitely take tips from him in interviews. I say, how did you answer that question like that? It's so good. Show me the ropes.
Talking of confidence, give us your confident prediction for Friday night.
I think Friday night is going to be an explosive fight. Hopefully, if everything goes my way, it's going to be with a first round knockout.
Brilliant. Can't wait. Looking forward to it. And happy birthday. I think it's for yesterday.
Thank you so much.
Good luck Friday. Thank you.
Thank